Another immigrant arrest was spotted in East Boston today as federal authorities seem to ramp up their campaign to round up targets in immigrant communities. And it comes as Immigrants Day was celebrated at the State House. That's where we find our NBC 10's Oscar Margani is joining us live tonight. Oscar, immigrant advocates really made their voices heard today. There was a big showing.
That's right. Hundreds of people packed the Hall of Flags here at the State House today to support immigrants and to push for greater protections for immigrants through lawmakers. Now, this as more reports are surfacing of more and more activity by immigration officials in our communities.
Migración otra vez.
Law enforcement agents captured on video once again in East Boston Wednesday, pulling a man out of this white Volvo before he's wrestled to the ground and arrested. It's happening daily, says Concepcion Galdames, who took the video. She says the same agents were at the same spot Tuesday questioning her partner.
El detective me volteó a ver.
Sergio Blanco says an officer asked to see his papers and let him go once they confirmed he had legal status and no criminal record. That same day in neighboring Chelsea, federal agents were seen arresting 3 people in a van in what community leaders fear is a ramp up in immigration enforcement.
If the state and local governments cooperated with ICE, you wouldn't be seeing what you're seeing out in Chelsea.
Mass GOP's Logan Trupiano believes undocumented immigrants should be vetted as ICE works to carry out their 1,500 arrests a day quota by President Trump.
Offering protection, I mean, it's a recipe for disaster, not only financially, but from a public safety standpoint.
Meanwhile, during Immigrants Day at the State House,
in an instant, our family was torn apart.
Suyani Amaral shared the nightmare of when her husband Lucas was arrested by ICE in late January while heading to work in Marlboro.
Having to explain our 3-year-old that we didn't even know when her dad was coming back.
It was the worst in my life.
Lucas had overstayed his tourist visa and was held for 27 days before his family found a lawyer and bailed him out.
I have my family here, so they are my home.
Now, hundreds of advocates and immigrants pressed lawmakers here to try to pass greater protections for immigrants, as well as trying to get a bill passed that would allow the funding of legal services for immigrants who get detained here, and so they can have a fighting chance in court, just like the Amaral family. Now, as for the arrests that happened today, we don't know the nature of those arrests. We did reach out to ICE. They say they do not comment on ongoing operations. Reporting live outside the State House, Oscar Margani, NBC 10 Boston.